Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. So today is going to be a very special episode of our Subnautica playthrough, our blind Subnautica playthrough. Many of you by now will have seen the separate video announcement and tribute video that I made and put out, letting viewers of this channel know the very sad news that my darling kitty Questy has unfortunately passed and made his way over the Rainbow Bridge. Obviously, most of you will know by now this channel, Pixel Quest, is named after my two cats, Pixel and Quest. So this is, and they are the world to us. So this has been, for several weeks, a very devastating time for the both of us. But I put a lot of what I wanted to say and share in that video, that separate video that I put out, which I'll link to here and in the description. It's only 3 minutes long, but I hope that you'll give it a watch, because not only is it full of incredibly cute photos of Questy, such a gorgeous star, most beautiful cat in the world, but I also really tried to capture how important both Quest and Pixel are to this channel, and how in my family's life, as well as here on this Pixel Quest channel, we will focus on honouring Questy's amazing legacy going forward. And so for this very special episode today, we're going to do just that. We're going to do a tribute to our incredibly gorgeous, lovely, fluffy channel sponsor, Questy. You may call it a Questy Quest. He has the best name for such things. Great, I just needed to fix a little visual glitch there. So let's begin our Questy Quest. This is going to be a tribute to our darling channel sponsor, Questy. I actually have Pixel sitting next to me here at the moment, which is great. So I am really keen to continue on with all of the things we were planning on doing, and I will be doing that from tomorrow's episode as well. But actually, this Questy Quest is actually a way for me to also incorporate some of the other things that I had already, some things that I've been planning on doing this whole playthrough. In fact, I'm just having a little quick check here to see if there's anything I want to pick up from here. So I'll let you know. You know what, I might just take, I know I'm going to need some titanium, so let's just take that. That's fine. Cool, we're good here. Again, still playing Subnautica. Despite the plans I have for today, still playing Subnautica. Still need to look at my my hunger and thirst and deal with some bulbo trees here. There we go. Great. Let's fill up for the journey. So we are going to be journeying back to my original island home. Hey. Whoop. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with my knife there. There we go. Is this enough? Not quite. One more. Great. Okay, so we are going to be traveling back to my other island. And although I have the alien arch on this island, my Seamoth is right here, and I'm gonna bring Seamoth. So we're gonna go the manual way because I might need Seamoth for some of my plans here. So but this should be, yeah, this is our island over here. All right. So I am really keen to, the very next thing I'm going to do in the next episode actually is continue on with going to look at that weird kind of floaty, rocky area, because I've been, that's definitely driving me crazy. But that's the next episode. In this episode, we're going to take the time to do some other things that I think will be the kind of equivalent Subnautica style of tribute that you could do for Questy. And it's, as I said, it's going to allow me to do some things that have... Hey! It's going to allow me to do some things that I've been wanting to do for a while. Now, that's actually, I hope, incredibly lucky, because some of what I want to do is going to involve stalker teeth. Oh my god. I'm sure that for so many other players, stalker teeth are just no problem. Like, they're just everywhere. You're like, oh, I got stalker teeth all over the place. I don't know why I've had so much trouble finding them, but, you know, as you'll know if you've watched kind of some of the previous episodes where I've done this, like, I've looked for stalker teeth, you know, using the scanner rooms, seen, like, seemingly hundreds of thousands of them everywhere, and not been able to find them. And my best guess is actually that a lot of them are like stalker teeth that have phased under the floor. So they're all there, like, trapped under the ground from moments like this where they would otherwise be produced. Hey, leave my Seamoth alone. But that's, even just being able to pick up one here is amazing, because some of my plans definitely involve stalker teeth. Did it just make that sound because it produced a stalker tooth? Is that what that was? How is it that I'm so far into this game and I'm still discovering some basic stuff like that? That's incredible. Where did it go? I mean, if I can get more stalker teeth from just this one stalker, that'll be amazing. Where did you go? I am keeping an eye on my oxygen, don't worry. I'm sure some of you were thinking about that. Where did your little toy go? Where did you drop your bit of metal? Oh, here. Come and get it. Look at this nice... There's so much here. Is there already some stalker teeth here as well? Because the very first time we found stalker teeth... Well, no, I was going to say it was actually just sitting there next to the salvage. But no, there was a stalker that was actively picking it up. So it might have just literally dropped in front of our faces. Alright, I suppose I had better breathe while I'm waiting for this. This is great, because this also, not just getting stalker teeth, but testing this metal thing was literally also one of the things on my list. Hang on, am I in the wrong spot? Where has this metal salvaged gone? Wasn't it here? But I can't see a stalker having picked it up. Where did you take it? Did it just disappear? Did it respawn somewhere? That is so weird. It did respawn here. Oh, well, maybe there's another tooth. I'm really curious to see. I mean, that's the possibility for you know, double the teeth. That would be great. What have you guys done? Where are you guys taking the salvage? There's like a floating limestone there. I always find that hilarious. Well, I'm not having the best luck. Oh, we're right next to LifePod 3 here. Why does it look darker than it normally is? What? Why does it look like it's nighttime? Maybe this is another glitch, or that's weirding me out. Was it always, surely it wasn't always like this. I've forgotten. Which one was 3? Is 3 the one where they kind of probably exploded it or something? Maybe I was just always here at night. Maybe it always was that color. Okay. So maybe I never noticed that you're meant to go, oh wow, it looks exploded. Oh, it's because the woman who might have been Paul's wife or mother exploded it with a bit of dynamite or something. I don't know what it's meant to be because I don't know what they would have had in their life pod that nobody else seems to have had in their life pod. Is there another tooth somewhere? Oh, leave it. It's fine. Look, if you're going to bite me, leave a tooth, right? Leave a tooth somewhere. Can't see one.
30 seconds.
At least we're nice and close to the surface here. Well, I guess let's see how we go. I'm just going to follow this one a little. Tooth. Do you want to pick it up again? Tooth. It seems like it only happens sometimes. I mean, we've at least kind of figured out what the mechanism, I suppose, is meant to be. But does a tooth fall down with it? Feels like it's like, Maybe it's only really, maybe it's because they constantly bring it back to this spot, so maybe it's really just this spot where the tooth is sort of meant to appear. Well, that's 2 at least. I mean, I'm very happy with that. More? May I have some more? You're gonna leave it here. Yeah, drop it here again. Drop it, because it feels like this is the main place. Well, I don't have that much, data to make this analysis with, but it just feels like at the moment this is the place where the tooth appears. Come on, try again. I really want to hear if that sound happens again, because this is another... No tooth. Breathe.
Oxygen.
Let's see if we can get 3. Let's see if we can get 3 and hear this sound. Don't drop down because I feel like... Yeah, okay. No. Are any of your teeth feeling loose? You haven't really been brushing lately. This is hard metal. Chompy chomp. It's probably part of your life cycle that you have to drop teeth regularly to grow new ones, right? That's a stalker thing, right? It's for your own health. Nothing. I wonder how often this happens. I wonder if it's on a sort of a timer. Like, how long do I have to wait around here to get stalker teeth? It seems to be, to me it seems to be happening on some kind of frequency when the stalker picks it up from the ground, not when it drops it. Maybe there's also something involved, like we have to swim away and then kind of come across it again. You know what I mean? Like maybe if we wait here, our one stalker tooth sort of opportunity is like, no, yes, and it does make the sound when it drops the tooth. Yes, we've discovered some really important things that are very useful to me. Well, let's see if we can get 4. I've got plenty of inventory, right? Yeah. Because this stalker teeth, as I'm sure you know, is really important for enameled glass. Don't mind me, just keep going about your metal salvage activities. Just don't be distracted by me. Look at this yummy, look at this delicious metal here. Looks, oh my God. I can't believe the trouble I had getting these things. If only I had found that particular PDA entry from Bart that told us explicitly that this is how it happens. And yet my scanning for stalker teeth and finding billions of them around the landscape did almost nothing for me, because I suspect they're just old scanner teeth, old stalker teeth that had phased through the ground. All right, I know I keep saying one more, but like, how many are we making it away with? 4. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's leave it there. I guess I could have waited in the sea moth, couldn't I? Then I wouldn't have had to worry about oxygen. All right. Oh, wow. Well, that's already, as far as I'm concerned, that's a huge victory. Like, we have discovered something really important. I mean, we've discovered it, I suppose, in theory previously, but we've kind of put it into practice. But also, we've not just discovered the basic idea of how to get stalker teeth from the stalkers. I didn't know it made this cool sound when it dropped the teeth. I'm actually super thrilled with that. I don't know if anybody else finds that kind of thing, I don't know, like kind of thrilling and fun, but I sure do. Like, it's such a good sound, and it's so like it's so exciting to go like, whoa. It's like the game is going whoa and doing an amazing trick for us. So, all right, that's really useful for the stuff that I want to do today, because, oh, 1 second, I think I've got a very loud, hang on. All right, I think we're okay for now. I had to let a leaf blower pass again, which has happened a few times there. Weirdly frequent around here. Yeah, so we're heading back to my other island. Obviously, the nature of the kind of tribute that we can do for Questy in Subnautica is Subnautica style. This is a game where, 95% of the game is under the ocean. And, there's any number of things that I could do, but, cats and under the ocean, not really the most... not really the best combination. So some of what I'm gonna be doing is on my island, above ground, in my tropical island home, because I think that's a great place for some Questy tributes, and I'm gonna be doing some building projects, things that I have been wanting to do, in many cases throughout the whole game, in a sort of a general sense, like building this kind of thing and building this kind of thing. But obviously everything is going to be oriented to things that will, things that would be lovely for a Questy, and for indeed many cats. Where's our little grotto? There we go. Oh, I'm going to have to pause again because our good friend leaf blower, whoops, whoa, our good friend leaf blower is back. All right, I think we might be okay again. Whoa, all right, am I a little out of practice driving the sea moth? I might be. I mean, that could be something that you could say is true. All right, up we go. So I brought the sea moth here because it's possible I might need to pop down for some resources at some stage. Whoops! I've come a silly way. Oh, that's a very silly way. It's fine. Look at our health. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just very slightly inconvenient, really. Sorry to say, Ryan, but it's just not the most important. It's not a really big injury. So, mostly I'm going to be doing the building in my large room, but let me just not only check what we have here, but also make some enameled glass, because at least one of the things that I would really like to do, that I've been wanting to do, I have really been wanting to do this for most of the game, ever since we discovered the you know, the second Degassi settlement, which for us was the first one that we discovered. And I saw that observatory and somehow missed the PDA for most of the game that was sitting in the observatory, because I was so I was so impressed by that observatory, as well as being under time panic. Anyway, I've been wanting to build this observatory, so we're going to do it, because this would be an amazing sunny spot for a cat. So, and we're going to build a beautiful sunny spot for Questy. So that in itself only requires 2 enameled glass, so we can make 2 enameled glass. We need to make the glass first. Oh, that's my power gun. Alright, fair enough. Well, I might as well just fix up my repair tool here. Hey, I don't know what it is with the controls, but somehow when you're trying to switch batteries here, it just doesn't sort of stick on the option that you've picked. Anyway, small inconsequential things that do not matter at all. I don't know if I've ever really noticed this next charge attempt thing. Cool. How close are we to the sun coming up? Getting there. Sun is starting to come up. Look at that. Ah, lovely. Beautiful. The rolling clouds. The wind in the trees. I do love this window. I do love this view. And now, because we've built those other windows in my large room, we can also look into my other room. And I would also like, well, we'll get into what I'm going to do in this room, but I think I'd also like to build a window so that I can directly see into my alien containment as well from this room. Okay, so we can do an enamel glass. Great. We might need more depending on what I think I'm able to do up there, but at the very least, observatory is on the cards, so let's get that. And just giving myself a quick reminder about some of the other stuff. Oh, hey, a water. Goodness, this is a rare treat from this machine. Somehow it feels like a more delicious water. Nice. Okay, we're pretty good for resources. That is excellent. I know I'm gonna need titanium, so I'm just gonna grab all of that. Fabulous. Oh, hang on. Is that another stalker tooth in there? Oh, sweet. So good. I mean, there's nothing else to do with these things, so we might as well, you know, make them all into enameled glass. But I don't know. I don't want to use up my quartz yet, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be using regular glass as well. Nice. So this beautiful large room here. Look at this. Look at what prime expensive waterfront property this is. This would be featured on some sort of, you know, fancy rich person architectural TV show. Captain. This is a great room. All right. So I'm going to do a few things here to make this room a lovely place for Questy. And one of the things that I'm going to do, I'm just having a little think about placement, but no, this one feels right. This one feels right. One of the first things I'm going to do is make a wall locker. I'm going to put it right next to the bed here, right next to me. And we have just getting my keys right. We have obviously the very first locker that we built in this game in my original Shallows home is of course named after a quest, and I'm going to leave that one there. I'm going to make a new one here. Great. And all of this space here is going to be used. This is kind of going to be a shrine, a little, you know, the beginning of a little shrine to Quest right next to the bed. And we're going to fill this with things that Quest would like. And luckily, being an ocean game, there are some things that he would really like here. So that's one of the things that I'm going to do. While I've actually got this enameled glass earlier than I expected, so that gives me an opportunity to immediately see if it's possible to build an observatory somewhere. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how this is gonna... Oh, so the observatory... Okay, I see. So the observatory would go where the windows go. Okay. Well, it is nice to have these windows here. So that means it would have to... What was that? That's pretty nice, isn't it? So it would just be... Yeah. Oh, great. Oh, that's actually amazing.
Unless constructed with a specific research task in mind, observatories and other glass modules are imprudent for survival purposes.
I disagree, computer. I disagree, because I think, you know, loveliness and homemaking and, of course, you know, giving a lovely life to your loved ones is extremely important to survival. So, you know, I see your point. But I think there's different kinds of survival, aren't they? So we're interested in thriving here as much as surviving. This looks so good. Oh, wow. I'm so glad that we finally managed to do this. And I don't know if we could have put this in a better spot. I mean, I can see how, like, over the ocean would be really cool in and of itself. Actually, I don't think we would quite make it to over the ocean, but I think this is great because we effectively get the over the ocean experience as well as getting... Whoa. Oh, the game was really the game is really happy for me having built this. I think it's giving me a full kind of, you know, orchestral nod and a wink. It's like, look at you and your observatory. Look at you doing proper, like, fancy habitat building. But this is fancy habitat building. This is so excellent. This is ridiculously excellent. Like, look at this. This is like $1 billion property. And again, Questy would absolutely love this because he is even more so than Pixel, possibly because of his very light coloring. He loves lying in the sun. And if you've watched that tribute video that I put together with the 10,000 photos of him, there are some photos of him absolutely loving lying in the sun next to the window. That is one of his favorite things to do. So this, I think, he would go nuts for. Beautiful. There you go, Questy. A beautiful sunny room for you. There's going to be some things, of course, that we're going to have to imagine because of the limitations of this game, and one of them... oh, it's alright, I can drink my special water.
Vital signs.
One of the things we're going to have to imagine is that I'm able to put blankets and carpeting down, because obviously that's what a cat would really like, and this game doesn't, as far as I know, unless I've missed a blanket, you know, or a carpeting blueprint, this game doesn't provide that sort of thing. All of the furniture is very, I don't know, plastic, metal, you know, whatever this stuff is. So the bed is probably the closest thing to having anything soft material on it. Everything is, yeah. So we're gonna have imagination blankets and imagination carpeting and mats and things like that. Great. Well, that's incredible. And to be honest, I might build many more of these because they are really so cool. Let's go and take a look at what it looks like outside, actually. This is awesome. It doesn't, oh, it's so awesome. Look at that. I kind of wish I could see myself standing there, but that would also be freaky. That is so good. That is so good, and I can watch the aurora burn. Questy can watch the aurora burn. He would love that. Nice. Well, let's let's have a think about next. Man, that big orchestral swell, once the game realized we were really decking our home out. Obviously, we already have this amazing alien containment here. That is a dream. A dream and... What was that noise? Oh, was it my cuttlefish making a little squeak? Should I take this cuttlefish out? I'm not sure. It's kind of... I don't know. It's kind of nice to have one here. Maybe I should. Or is that just in the music? Is that just a little squeak in the music? Maybe just in the music. Yeah, so obviously having this alien containment here in the middle of the room is already like both a dream for cats, but also you know, a tease. but let's, you know, it would be really interesting for cats to watch this. It might not be so great for the fish, but I think you know, I think they'd all get used to each other and realize that they were both safe from each other, but find each other fascinating. So this is already a wonderful thing to have in a big room for a cat. But one of the things that we're going to do with these particular Reginalds is turn them into tributes for Questy.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You're welcome. So let's see. This is one of the things that we may well have to go out for. I suspect we don't have much in the way of salt here. No. And in fact, I might drop this titanium off here as well. And we're not using the stalker teeth right now, so we'll put them there. And I'm going to put that nutrient block back as well. And I'm not gonna need that first aid kit. This is all fine. Let's just make some space. Cool. So yeah, so quartz, we've got a couple. Salt, no. Salt, no. And this thing doesn't make salt, so that's no help to us. No salt. No salt, but there is an actual, there is an extra quartz there. I'm just going to shift this over to here so it's easier for me to remember. My other... Where was my other quartz? Here. Might as well keep them all together so we can pick them up more easily. Great. Okay, so what we need is a bunch of salt. I realize I thought I would have more than I have, but I knew I didn't. I knew I wouldn't have very much. No, we don't want cooked. We want cured. Great. And let me just double check. I didn't have any pre-made Reginalds in here, did I? No. No. Okay. In that case, back we go. We don't want these Reginalds to get old while I'm getting salt. So you guys enjoy some. I think we've actually spawned some. Oh, whoops! Hang on. How am I so? Whoa!
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, those things are very. Those things are very bad for your water. Wow, I've never done that before. It has been a little while since I've played this game, and my my instincts for the buttons are a little bit off. So drop. That's fine. That's fine. You guys will make more. Oh well, that was we nearly killed ourselves. We nearly died of Reginald. I nearly died of Reginald. We're gonna need a new battery in the Sea Glide as well. I don't want to go to the trouble just yet of making an iron battery, honestly. So I'm just gonna put regular battery in. just because I think doing an iron battery is going to be a bit involved. Can I keep my iron battery in here? I suppose it'll be a test to see if it goes up from 14%. Like, it probably won't, right? Because it needs iron power. That's the whole thing, right? It's not just that we're changing the storage capacity. Like, it's a whole different kind of power. But who knows? Maybe it actually just will refill, and that'll be really convenient. Because I'm under the assumption currently that we need to just make another iron battery, but maybe not. All right, no salt in there. Okay, cool. So it was very useful to bring the Seamoth, and to further our tribute, our loving tribute to Questy, we're going to get some salt. We're going to get some salt for our Reginalds. So I think we want to go up a little bit. I think that's where most of the salt is going to be. And we should be able to kind of go along this line to find some. Yeah, sort of up here. Great. I'm assuming that in these kind of closer bits here to the island, ooh, that's a nice big quartz. I'll remember that. Well, I say I'll remember that. I have no idea if I'll remember that. Yeah, I'm assuming that I've collected a bunch of the salt and quartz already, but I think as we go further along, we'll find some more. Let's have a little look. I don't have a nice convenient scanner room around here. Great. Hey, oh, that's right. So speaking of being out of practice in the game, needing to get out of the Seamoth. Now the Seamoth is in the way. Alright. There we go. Fabulous. We're going to be doing some good curing with this. Yeah. Might as well take, a wild Reginald to help replace the ones that I just gobbled down. Like, imagine that experience for the Reginalds themselves. Like, they're living this life in this little alien containment. I don't know, probably, just kind of adjusting to the change from having the expanse of the ocean, and then all of a sudden a whole bunch of them are suddenly taken out by this person. They're taken outside in, I don't know, in this person's pocket. I don't know what they have for carrying fish, and then they go into another room. They go back outside. They're standing with the person now back in their sort of home, and then they're just eaten. They're all just suddenly eaten. Anyway, we make mistakes in this game. We sometimes make mistakes. We sure do. You guys have seen that. You guys have seen many instances of silly moments like that, where I'm planning something and then all of a sudden, oh, nice. So much. There is a really good amount of salt in this area, which is great, because again, it's one of those things that otherwise isn't on the island, but is plentiful nearby, which is fabulous. How much inventory space? I can pick up some titanium and stuff as well. Nice. And as always, I love, it's a weird thing, I love having the comforting sound of our reefback leviathans. Kind of, they're like big sea cows mooing in the background. Great. We probably want to make our way roughly back to the moth for a breath. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Well, let's situate ourselves a little bit over here then. Stalker teeth. I mean, usually when I find salvage, even if it's in these areas, I don't find a stalker tooth. I don't find a stalker tooth next to them. So it feels like you actually need to be there at the moment that the stalker picks them up to find the teeth, per se. Great. Oh, we're doing really well. Really well. 4, 8. Okay. What I'm really hoping to do is to fill up that locker, if I can, with salt. But yeah, also any quartz that we find down here will also be really useful for general building projects that I would like to do. Probably, I mean, there is salt in the red grass area. It just feels like it's more quartz than salt. So maybe kind of heading more back to the sort of the, there we go though, more back to the kind of the beachy, the sandy sort of area feels more salty, more salted. Yeah, let's take them. Oh, don't know what happened there. It suddenly flipped up. Let's take the moth until we find some more. Oh well, I want this, so we'll immediately get out and go back in. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Oh, a big salt. I would love this. Our prawn is not there. Prawn must be back at our shallows home. Yeah. Okay, well, still, if I want to get some more salt,
seek fluid intake.
That's an option.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I've actually got to be conscious of water here. Oh, could this be a chance to get another? I don't know how close I have to be to sort of trigger a stalker tooth event, stalker tooth happening. Looks a little heavy. Maybe you want to take a break. Give it. He's really having fun with it, twirling around. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. You taking it down the hole? You're just all right. Okay. Nothing happening here. You're just kind of stuck in the hole. You're going down the hole? All right. Okay, I'm gonna continue looking for salt then. Hey. You're getting towards a slightly scary area. So we don't want to go further that way. And again, there is some salt in the kind of greeny grass areas, but not as much as you would hope. As much as I want to explore down there, I'm on a mission. Oh, great, great. Doing well for salt here. I wonder if in previous episodes I did hear that sound of the stalker dropping a tooth, and I just like missed it because I had no idea what it was. I was probably just like, oh, what's that sound? What's that? Swimming away. Anyway, where are stalker teeth? That definitely sounds like something I would do. Oh man, we are rich with salt. That's probably a really good amount, honestly. That's probably more than we need, so let's head back.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We are going to eventually have a run-in with a water issue, but at least, again, on the island, we have all of these bulbo trees that can help us out, so we'll just try and get ourselves back to full water and not eat all of the Reginalds this time. That might be a smart idea, Rebecca. But again, let's just say, you know, we ate all of the delicious Reginalds again as tribute to Questy. They were delicious. Even though they nearly killed me, they were delicious. All right, back over to the grotto. We actually probably don't have quite enough Reginalds yet, but you know, if nothing else, we can go out and find more. But also, the ones that we leave in the tank will also breed and propagate. Where my grotto? Here. That's right. I knew it wasn't in that direction. Wonderful. That was. Oh, whoops. my Seamoth skills are not quite where they were, but that's fine. Yeah, that was so successful. This is the most salt I think I've ever had on this island, so we've done well. Yeah, yeah. More Reginalds will breed in the alien containment, if nothing else. So we'll see how many we can make for the time being, after I decimated their population. And when I say decimated, actually, you know, strictly speaking, I think decimated means to. Actually, I can't remember which one it means out of. It's something like to reduce a particular population down to 10% or to reduce it by 10%. They're very different, but I can't remember which one. Which one is which? All right. We've got so much salt, actually, we don't have that much space in our inventory anyway, but let's do what we can for the time being. No. Oh, whoops, wrong one. No, I don't. The bladderfish, you can stay here. Don't eat. Release. Okay, great. Reginald. One more. We're just making sure we've still got 2 Reginalds in there. Reginald. Okay. To the fabricator.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. I still really love that my houses and my vehicles welcome me. It's very nice every single time. I didn't check if the wild Reginald that we picked up, actually, I didn't check whether that had gone old or not. But I wonder if it's fine, like if we can still cure an old Reginald. I kind of suspect it probably is fine, even though it doesn't doesn't necessarily make sense. Nice. Well, we've still got an absolute ton of salt there. So, again, for the time being, let's put some of that away. And nice. Salt in here. Great. And I'm going to take my titanium back. And did I have any more? I got some more titanium here. Cool. Fabulous. All right. So this will be a start to our Questy shrine here. Some delicious cured Reginalds of the highest quality, homegrown, in fact, in most cases, into our shrine. Great. Okay, so now I've got some other building tasks that I would like to make a start on. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to need for all of them. But one of the things that I would like to do is make a lovely little indoor garden for Questy as well. Now, indoor grow bed. We've got some pots, but I'd like to try indoor grow bed as well. And I wonder if I can kind of get one here, right next to the shrine. So we'll have a garden. How far up can I get that? Let's try and get it in the corner. Oh, you know what? Let's get it a little bit away from the corner, because for any of you who have cats, you actually probably know cats love to go, like, cats don't want to be in big open spaces. Cats love to go in, you know, like down little tunnels and around things and be in kind of small spaces. So if you have something like this and you kind of put it away from the wall, the cats, you know, will invariably love to go down the sides there. That's more interesting and more fun for them. And that would also mean that he could walk all around the grow bed and see some of the other things that we're going to grow in here. But that's our foundation. That's lovely. So we'll be able to plant a bunch of really interesting things there. And it might be cool. I didn't actually even check what this needed. Just titanium. Cool. So we can also put another one here. So good. So good. The beginning of a really nice kind of indoor garden here. We probably... we've only got one titanium, so we need some more titanium to get some pots. But we can do a shelf. Let's put a shelf right here next to the shrine. That is so good. All right. So we're going to need some plants as well. I have quartz, don't I? Not glass. So I couldn't do... Yeah, all right. So if I want to do this other window here, I'll need to make some glass. Let's do that. But we can also go out and start to get some plants for our little garden here. So we're going to go for a little walk around the island. Oh, great! It's nighttime. That's going to be really convenient. It's fine. Can I? Because we don't need these things to be edible. We just need them. Whoa! I didn't expect that to take so many. Oh, well, that's great. Cool. We just need them to be nice, to be pretty. So. Great. Grab a couple. Oh, those are big ones. Nice. We'll grab a couple of those. Well, a Ming plant. What does that get us? That's a big one. Let's get two, because we can put one in each. Yeah, great. Actually, I think what I might do is take these back already, plant these, then we free up some inventory space for some of the other things that I want to get. Because I do have some specific things that I want to grab as well. So this will make a very, very nice start. Whoops, whoops, whoops. In we go. Oh, that wasn't nighttime. That must have been the eclipse. Okay, cool, great. So we've still got some daylight. Oh, man. The rocket looks so cool. Obviously, the beacon is in the way if I get too close, but oh, that looks so good. All right. Let's see what we can get into this planter. Cool. Look at my tiny little Ming plant growing. Great. This is good because it'll give them some time to grow up while we're out collecting some other things. Wonderful. Wonderful. I just realized that I have oh, that's my laser cutter. Okay, and I've got a second repair tool. I think I picked that up in the wreck or at my other island home. Okay, so we can drop these off as well. We don't need, well, not the laser cutter. I don't want to have any risk of forgetting that. But we can drop this other repair tool off. We do not need this right now. Cool. And I mean, while I'm here with it, let's oh. So our iron battery has indeed filled up. It's completely filled up, 500 out of 500. Wow. So wow. I mean, I do still need to make more iron batteries, but it just didn't make sense to me that I would be able to recharge them with electricity rather than iron power. Oh, but hey, yay. Yay, that's what I can do actually. All right, so let's just fill up the laser cutter while we're here. Whoops. That one. Good, and we might as well get our iron power in our Sea Glide. Perfect. While we're here, we can make some glass. Great. Which we can either use as glass or use for enamel glass. Either way. Now it's nighttime. Cool. Well, let's go on a little, with our iron-powered Sea Glide, let's go on a little nighttime forage. A little forage. I can't grow these, can I? I can't grow these. No, that doesn't get us anything, does it? Cool. Okay. It would be cool to grow a big glowy tree, right? Oh, Jaffa Cup. Jaffa Cup. Nice. This is going to be really lovely, sort of diverse. Nothing from you guys? You're very pretty, though. Yeah, really lovely little diverse garden. I suppose we've got the pink caps. Oh, we can only pick them up? Oh, okay. Well, I'll take a couple. I'm not sure if I can plant these in the garden or not. It calls them a sample. Grub basket we have. So one of the things that that looks so cool, just with the movement of the trees and the moon there. One of the things that I want is oh, I will. I shall. I've got marble melons here. Yeah, sure. We'll just eat that one. All right. That will get us a bunch. Fabulous. That gets us 4. And if we do that to a small marble melon. Oh, wow, okay. Cool. All right, I'll leave those ones. I don't know should I replant some of these here actually? because I didn't build these ones, these are old ones, it won't let me use them. Oh, it's interesting. For so much of the game, I thought, at least in theory, I would be able to use these grow beds, but no. So these are just marble melons that we use up, and that's that. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. I'm gonna rely on the bulbo plants still for water for the time being. But there's that other plant, I can't remember the name of it, but that really pretty one that kind of looks like it's growing little bananas or something, that are all lovely and glowy. I really want to get some of those. And I know that it's over at the little Degassi building in this direction. Because that is one of the prettiest plants in the game. Great. And we've also got some bulbo tree samples. We'll see if it fits anyway. I'll prioritize, obviously, this other plant that I have to trek really far away to get. We can always pick up bulbo samples in other places. Oh, this island is so gorgeous. So pretty even at night. My little nighttime garden. My special little nighttime garden. Yeah, Questy was a huge fan. Obviously, you know, as very responsible cat parents, we didn't have any. We only, you know, had very, very cat safe plants that he was exposed to. But he absolutely loved, as many cats do, new smells and you know, smelling lots of different. What am I doing? Smelling lots of different plants and things. So a lovely little diverse garden for him. And, you know, this is, we're going to assume all of these things are cat safe. Lantern fruit, nice. So just picking one of these up, it gives us only 10 food and 3 water, but it's 4 inventory slots. Anyway, we don't need the fruit. What we need is... Oh, maybe I do need the fruit. So do I plant the fruit? Ah, okay. Oh, maybe I do need the fruit then. Oh. Well. You know what? We've got 3 inventory slots. I'd like to get 2 of these. So... you know what? I'm gonna eat the bulbo tree samples and just bring what I can of these, because these are further away. Let's have some more. Cool. And to be honest, we can get these everywhere. Let's take another one. Great. Okay, wonderful. Let's head on back. And we have the light of day with us now. Beautiful. A lovely walk on my stunning tropical island that is all for me. All for me because none of the people exist anymore. Though that said, now that we've shut off the quarantine, like, sort of enforcement platform, in theory, like, a ship could actually come down here now. So, but maybe we could turn it back on again and keep everyone away. Maybe we could just do that. Maybe we can enforce quarantine now, or enforce a kind of you know, segregation. These ones are these things that Chinese potato. That's right. I forgot about these ones. I suppose we could... these are not too far away. Let's take what we've got now. I think this is another eclipse, yeah? Wait, I can't see the ground very well. There we go. There is home. here. There we go. Nice. We can put together a very lovely garden with just this. And let's see how advanced our other plants are now.
Welcome aboard,
Oh,
Captain.
so good. I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to fit in here, but let's, at the very least, let's get a couple of lantern fruits in there. Oh, so good. And maybe a pink cap and a marble melon. I'm actually going to put this little peeper in there as a little bit of variety. Because, you know, Questy, like probably most cats, I should say, love to be fussy with food sometimes and love to get some new things every now and again. Great. Oh, and we've still got to put something in this planter. Can I put like a... I can only get a small thing in there. Let's put a marble melon in. Fabulous. All right. Now... Oh, actually, do I have titanium with me? We might be out of titanium, right? That's already an old lantern fruit. Actually, if I want to preserve these, I'm actually thinking... Oh, I can't take them out now. Okay, I thought thought I could sort of... Oh! Will they go in here? Why not? Oh, no, because they're... because sea plants are different from land plants. Okay. Alright. Still, that was pretty good. We've got some nice full gardens there. Beautiful. Let's just double check we... that's the end of our titanium, so we'll go out for some more titanium. Oh. No, that's glass. Yep. None in there. That I remember. And I think we've got everything that's in here. Cool. Well... I suspect that the lantern fruits will not last in here, but let's just... I think the seeds will be fine. Let's take a water with us. Let's just see. Let's just see how they go if they're sort of stored away. Nice. All right. So let's skip out again and get some titanium. Because I've got a few more plans for building. Just to deck this out again. Whee!
Welcome aboard,
Great.
Captain.
Alright, down into the depths. For, oh, I was like, what is that? I could see something floating in front of me. Let's go in this general direction. And I think if nothing else, rather than looking for lots of little bits of limestone, we will be able to find a bunch of wreckage. And obviously we just saw a lot of it. I'm calling it wreckage, salvage actually. Salvage. I keep getting those terms mixed up. Nice. Oh, there's that big quartz. We're actually doing pretty good for quartz. We're doing really well for salt as well, but I can't help myself. I just want to pick it up. Alright. We should start to find some salvage around these areas now. I say that, and all of a sudden... I go for one bit of limestone, and it's copper, of course. Alright, come on stalkers, where are you squirreling all of this wreckage? Here we go. Are you gonna come pick this one up? There we go, there's a little tight, I just take it. We got some more. Well, there's some more copper for the future time when I'm like, I need copper, I desperately need copper, where is copper? Did you just take that? Oh, you didn't even drop me a tooth. You're just going after my vehicle now. Are you gonna come back for this? Is anyone gonna give me a go at getting a tooth? Alright. More copper. How are we going in? Oh, loads of inventory. Loads of inventory. This is not salvage. This is not salvage for you. This is salvage for me. Probably like 7, stalker teeth immediately under the ground there. I said this is not for you. Oh, hang on, that's not repair tool. Oh, that was my own... Are you kidding me? That was my own repair tool I just put away. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Sophie. We'll just be slightly careful. Not Sophie. Sorry, Alice. We'll be slightly careful with you on this very low risk journey here. Let's just get a couple more bits of salvage. We should have a really good amount of titanium then. Whoa! Did not realize I was that close. Well, a bit of salt is begging to be picked up here. Box, limestone. Oh, there's some more salvage. We'll get these couple of bits of limestone anyway. Nice. Copper. I had such hope. I had such hope. They just tossed it between each other. Hilarious. Well done, everyone. Well done. I might just wait one more little bit here. Yeah? No. They have such fun with it. It's so pretty. They're so lovely. Here I am going... I have come full circle with the stalkers. I'm now like, they're so lovely. Not a threat to me anymore. One more go at a stalker tooth? Yeah? One more. Last one. Last one. No, not me. Oh, what? Come on. It looks so inviting. Look at this metal. No. Okay. Well, That's mine now. Couple more bits of limestone. Great. Great. Any last minute salvage? Now's the time to make yourself known. Oh, there's some right in front of me now. Oh, tooth. I actually won't be able to pick both of these up. So good. So good. You know what? This has been unthinkable at different times in the game, but I'm actually going to drop that copper because this is more, that's more useful to me. Wonderful. Over here. Great, great, great. Wonderful. We should have a really good stack of titanium from that. Back to our island for some more builds. The big, deep ocean. It's still, even at this stage of the game, I'm still kind of perturbed being in a big open environment like that and looking down and just seeing the depths. There we go. Still so cool just to see these you know, like these sights. No matter how many times I return to this island, it is still just so cool to, like, you know, to whoops, to do this, to approach this, yeah, amazing, ominous, but also fascinating environment. Great. Okay, to the fabricator. We can get all of this converted to titanium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. I have brought things with me. So much titanium. We can also make an enamel glass right out the gate. Don't make a titanium ingot. That is definitely not what we need. Oh, so much titanium. Fantastic. Alright, let's see what shape. Actually, our inventory is going to be extremely full. Can I get that copper out of here? We don't need that for the time being. So we'll definitely use a lot of this. I wonder if I really quickly get this into a grow bed, if I can use it. Let's see. Go, 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 go. Most efficient route around the tree. Oh, so good.
Welcome
so good, so
aboard,
good.
Captain.
Okay, I'm going to be a bit creative here. Indoor grow bed. And I'm actually going to make a kind of a... Because this is the sort of thing that cats would really like, is, again, to have lots of little pathways. Quick, quick, quick. We got it in. I wonder if I can get my other one in there. To have lots of, like, rather than a big open space, to have lots of little, like, mazy pathways that they can go through and sort of be, you know, feel secure and hidden rather than exposed. So I think that's a really, it also makes it feel a lot more like a garden to to have the beds kind of arranged together like that. So that's great. Let's see if we can get another tree in there before it completely decomposes. So some things... Whoa. There we go. Nice. Nice. So we're going to have a couple of trees to sort of greet us as soon as we come in, which is also really cool, I think. Look at this. This garden is already looking so amazing. So is this one. Wonderful. And how are we going for Reginald's in here? A few? One. Reginald. No, not planter. Reginald. Oh, egg. That one's still going, huh? Huh. Not planter. Oh, I really need to just grab them in the air. How many Reginalds have I got in here now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So I can grab 2 more. All right. I still don't know if it takes 1 or 2 Reginalds to propagate. I'm pretty sure 2, because otherwise the bladderfish would have propagated. So we want to make sure we leave 2 in there. And great, great, great. We can get these ones cured. Add a little bit more to our Questy shrine. I think we've already got some salt with us. Oh, unpowered. The sunrise is probably not too far off, eh? Alright, well. We can get a couple of these marble melons planted in there as well. And actually, while we've got a bit of time, actually I'm going to put those back. And I don't need that gold. Let's just put a little bit of this titanium away. Ah, there we go. I was going to go and get that. I'll do it afterwards now. We'll get a bit of power. I think we need 5 power to use the fabricator. There we go. I've learned some things. I've learned some things through this game. That's continuing to go up. Cool. Let's see how we go kind of fighting with the energy in the fabricator versus the curing. Great. Now we need to grab some more salt. Just 1 more, Reginald. 1 more salt. Wonderful. Wonderful. 4 more cured, delicious cured Reginalds for Questy. And I will actually bring a few of the marble melons with me. Yeah, cool. Because I can make another grow bed. Oh, I don't think I have any speckled rattlers. Nice. All right, cool. More diversity, more lovely diversity for our gardens. Oh, look how good this looks so good. Let's do another grow bed here. This is looking like a proper little garden, hey? Yes. Okay, so we can now let's get a couple of marble melons in there. A pink cap. Do we have any space left in this one? No, these ones are full, but we've got some more space in this one. We can put a marble melon and a speckled rattler. I'm going to save a couple of marble melons for another one. I'm going to get 1 here, and I think that is going to create a really lovely garden. In fact, This garden is kind of also in memory of a garden that in the first place that I lived with Questy when I got him when he was a little kitten, and in the first year or so of his life, we used to take him out too for a little walks in a garden, in a public garden. But the reason that this worked with cats, because again, for most cats, you wouldn't just be able to take them to a park or anything because it would freak them out. It's too much open space, etc. This garden worked really well because there was one section of this sort of public, beautiful public garden where it had a kind of almost like a very a kind of a maze of little garden areas like this, and it was very quiet and had enough height that both Quest and Pixel used to go there, and they felt very, very safe and extremely happy and excited to walk around this garden. It was so lovely. So we'll plant those ones there. Look at this. This is really nice. It's also a really nice little construction. Lots of little lovely ways for a cat to walk around here. Come and sit and look out the window. And again, we're imagining that there are lovely soft furnishings here for them that, the game doesn't provide in and of itself. We've got some more Reginald tributes for a Questy there. Great. And I'm just going to pop out and get a couple more plants, and I want to get that one of those I've forgotten what they're like, Chinese onion, or I can't remember what it was called. I think I'm going to get some more of those like voxel flowers, whatever they are, because they are so pretty. They are really nice. Here? Yes, just down this other section here. Chinese potato. Okay, so I'm assuming I don't... Oh wait, no? No, that doesn't work, does it? Oh, it does! No. Huh? So this is from picking them up. That is just the Chinese potato, even though it looks like a seed. Oh, we have so many, actually. Oh, look, our inventory is already full of Chinese potato. So we got a little bit of space there for a couple of things. They look at these lovely bulbs, I suppose. I don't know. Really nice. Really nice. I like them a lot. We can't pick those up. But we should we... Are we able to get some more of these? That probably just fills up the remaining spaces. Great. Oh, so good. I'm really pleased with this haul.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, I will. I will. I have a water just in case, but... I don't have room on me at the moment to do a bulbo. So maybe we'll do a conventional water. Oh, feeling like a gardener. Chinese potato. And let's do a couple of voxels. Oh, it's taken up the space now, so I can't do another. Oh well. We'll put a couple of those in there. Very nice. A voxel. Great. Oh, look how good these look. These look so excellent. Our sunroom with the amazing view. Let's imagine there's lots of little birds here for Questy to look at. Lots of sunny window for him to get here. Amazing. Oh, the game absolutely loves when you go into your the game loves when you go into your observatory, doesn't it? That's so good. Oh, there are birds up there for him to look at. Sky rays. Ray birds. Oh man, and I tell you what, he would actually, Questy would love to look straight down like this. One of the places that we lived had a balcony where you could actually see through the little gaps in the in the kind of the wood panels, and both of the cats, of course, were absolutely fascinated with looking down those gaps. That is a real cat thing.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, if any of you guys have pets, let me know, and let me know their names, and if they do anything similar to this as well. Great, we have done so well. We've done so well. All right, now I have I'll put these here and just see how we go. But what I want to do is prioritize a couple more builds in our tribute to Questy. So
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So a lot of the things that I've built here already are things that I can sort of continue, to add to through some of the future episodes, and that's all good. But one of the other things that I really want to do here that I think works as a Subnautica style tribute to Questy is shelves. So again, anybody with cats will know how important having things for places for cats to get up high is, and that would be an absolute dream for any cat, honestly, just as it is. We have we have various shelves and bits of furniture for them to go on anyway, but we also have the kind of the little camping beds that stick to the window. Obviously this game doesn't do that, so we can't have them right on the window, but let's say that this is a good proxy. And again, let's imagine that we can put some it's not really necessary on something like this. It might have a texture that the cats really enjoy anyway, but if we wanted to, we could also imagine that there are some really nice comfy blankets on these shelves as well. So let's get a few around the place. I might vary it a little bit every now and again with one of these. Let's just try and line it up a bit there. Cool, so it's a little bit more of an interior one. Pixel in particular, I think, would actually love to jump into these. We have kind of wall shelves like this that he loves to jump up into. Questy would love to just lie on these and lounge. So let's make a bunch about the place. And this is kind of the best proxy that we have as well for, like, I suppose, a kind of a cat tree of some sort. And if you don't know what a cat tree is, it's like those kind of big, elaborate sort of bits of cat furniture are, that might have like a series of platforms and scratching poles and various things like that. Nice. And they would even be able to jump between these two as well. And we've got some here, so they can also very easily sit here and look out these windows. Ah, so good. Loads of different shelves for the kitties to jump on and to lie on. Our glorious, momentous observatory here that plays dramatic music every time you go in it. You can look down, you can look up at birds, at sky rays, you can look at the trees, you can look at the ocean, you can look at the big burning wreck and the mountains. This completely fascinating alien containment full of things that will remain fascinating, and yet everyone is safe from each other. So perfect. Also including our telepathic cuttlefish there, and our beautiful garden of all kinds of diverse, lovely, colourful things with interesting smells. Our little sort of wall shrine that will continue to fill up with delicious foods in tribute to Questy. And of course, the lovely soft bed with a nice little wall planter here, and many, many, many windows for him to look at. This, I think, is where we'll leave this for the time being. But I think this is a lovely Subnautica style tribute to our incredible channel sponsor Questy, who again will, remain a part of this channel forever, and of course certainly our lives in a much wider sense. So let's leave this episode out in our incredible observatory here. We can look back at all of the amazing things that we've got here. But thank you so much for not only watching this episode, for being a part of this tribute to Quest, for being a part of this channel, and again, if you're inclined, any 07s in the comments for Questy would be much appreciated. But thank you just for watching and being a part of this. To Questy. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.